When you read the minutes of the Council of 50 and you hear these men talking about setting up a government, a Mormon government, a religious government to protect the rights of others and the religious freedoms of others, it feels very foreign to our modern political sensibilities.
The reason they felt that they needed a government of their own is they had exhausted efforts to try to get protection of Mormon rights or redress of atrocities against the Mormons in Missouri, and felt like they had no other recourse.
Men in the council had personally suffered severe persecution. They knew from their own experience that the American government could not be relied on to protect the civil rights and religious freedoms of religious minorities. So it's not so outlandish after all for them to think that they can try to govern and protect civil rights better.
They had a backup plan, and the backup plan was they would find a new place, a new home for the Saints somewhere in Texas or in the West.
Initially, the thought was that the Saints would retain a center place in Nauvoo, Illinois, but have settlements elsewhere in the West, in California, in Texas, in Oregon. And the Latter-day Saints, through the Council of 50, began to explore all of these options.
Texas was a very live and real opportunity until it was clear in 1845 that Texas would be annexed by the United States. They also were very interested in Oregon and California and explored both the political aspects and the practical aspects of sending out explorers to find a place for the Saints in the West.
Throughout this process, council members felt like they were being guided by revelation. Brigham Young told the council, "The saying of the prophets would never be verified unless the house of the Lord should be reared in the tops of the mountains, and the proud banner of liberty wave over the valleys that are within the mountains, and I know where the spot is, and I know how to make the flag." He knew at that point where to lead the Saints, that they were headed to the tops of the mountains to the valley of the Great Salt Lake.